Welcome to your magical moon message. This is the Peace Dealer. The moon is in Libra, and the sun is in Cancer. Welcome to the 90-degree angle that is shifting the direction of your character that in a week you will harvest. Sponsored by a North Node getting ready to unlock a whole ocean and wave into Aries. And that rhymes with scary. But this 90-degree angle happening at 4 degrees of Cancer and Libra is what mathematically we call an opening square. Not to be confused with the closing square, which is a 270-degree angle between the moon and the sun. We're going to have that monstrosity in 2 weeks from now, where all the chickens will be running like their heads were chopped off. Thank God for Libra, where we can just balance this calm before the storm. Lest you not forget, Cancer is an entire ocean. You know the 5th house of Cancer is death, because you just slip into that ocean and its waves just completely swallow you up. Pause? I don't care. And pretty much sink you to its depths. Please do not make a joke about you know what. But you could see the end of that South Node Scorpio. Scorpio doesn't want you to know its secrets. I don't know why we're still doing this. You don't want any sea gods to just come through and just wash our civilization. But regardless of all that crazy propaganda, there is a shift with this balance and this opening square that is integrating actual power, dare I say literal power, psychic power, yeah. You are coming in to a social understanding of psychic power where you just spent the last week activating magic that led into psychic power, because in 3 weeks we're going to activate psychic power. It's going to be, not even going to say anything. But this integration of power post activation is like putting on a lot of juice in a substance, and you're cooking. Let's just be honest. The last 7 days you've been cooking. You knew that you could cook based off of other stuff you cook, but this is hidden. But like you still have to balance it, because you put a lot of juice. It's a little too sweet. It's a little too juicy. And now we get to balance the consistency. But for a week from now, where we harvest this and we put this out on the table and people can already smell the substance before they eat it. Now you attracting people coming through to it. I don't even want to say amen. We're not even going to give that words, because this is the function of feeling. And I'm going. So this is an opening square. This is a 90-degree angle that will force you to care. Ariana Grande, I believe, has the sun and moon. But the reason why this is very powerful is in less than 2 days, you're going to come into a fundamental understanding of psychic power and using psychic power coming into next week that is both unconventional and completely unique to you. So you can't really look this up on Google. You can't really read about this in a book, but you don't really have to, because it's innate to who you are. It's a literal crash course understanding the balance that comes from expressing this juice to other people. Wow, that sounds crazy. Expressing this potential to other people. And the nuance of Libra helps you understand with the pressure how to balance this. How not to do too much, but how to do enough. Okay, and what's very crucial about this signature, because if you think Cancer rules the 4th house, The whole purpose of a square is to induce, in this case, cardinal pressure so that you're spurred to move. This actually sets the trine in place. So when you actually run on a race, before you can get top speed, you have to kind of adjust the speed that you're going to just jet on them. Jet on them! Sorry. So this is very crucial once again, because this is going to help you express this fully before you get to the bottom of the ocean and Scorpio kills you. But before that, we have to balance our way there. See, balance is so crucial. If you think about feelings in Cancer, it is the balancing of rationality. Yeah, rationale, because some of you motherfuckers just love to be delusional. But here's what Libra's going to teach you. Yin is water and air, okay? And your mind governs your imagination. This is why you have to have a cool mind, because the detachment helps you understand your feelings. Because look, if your mind isn't balanced, then you're just going to be feeling all sorts of shit. You're going to be feeling like, wow, Biden is the best president ever. You're going to be feeling like, I can totally trust Kamala Harris. And that's fucking delusional. You have to have some element of logic. You don't want to be too logical, but you don't want to be too emotional. And this is what the square helps you do. I know some of you don't care. You're like, I will feel whatever I want, peace dealer. I don't care. I kind of like my... I know it's cool. I'm just here to tell you the truth. Okay, this is the Two of Swords. Moon and Libra. You have to be able to put your mind a little bit above your heart. I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm just telling you this shit is real. And so you're going to understand the social expression, the social understanding of how you can maintain cringe, but publicly. And it's not something that you need to hold back. And I know some of you aren't ready to express this sincere part of yourself. Some of you still feel like you have to hold back and tell people what you think they're supposed to say, and your dick is saying that it doesn't swing that way. And I mean more so the ladies who are watching, your spiritual dick just be like, I've been wanting to swing this for so long in people's faces. And the Moon in Libra is saying that you can. There is a classy way that you can swing your dick in people's faces who dismiss your sincere emotions. Because you don't want to be in a position where people want you to say how you really feel, and you say how you really feel, and you just get gaslit, or you just get completely just like dismissed, when you can just swing your spiritual dick in their face. Now, when it's in Aries, 2 weeks from now, that square is going to be a lot more raw. So you'll probably be swinging your dick without warning. And there's now a finesse here. You're preparing with the square so that there's at least, once again, a balance in the way that you don't swing too much, but you swing enough so that you know the intent is there. This is such a crucial square because we know that not only is it quincunxing the Pisces, Saturn, and Neptune, we are having a hardcore opposition to Chiron and Aries. It's going to bruise a lot of egos. Some people didn't even know you were packing and just swinging it around, and anyone can get it, but in a classy way. This is a breakthrough. You already mastered how to activate your psychic abilities, and now you are presenting this in a way that lets people know you're packing and you got the juice. So this is very important because you're going to understand elements of your character that are simultaneously outside of your comfort zone, but also very satisfying in its expression. And that's a fancy way of saying that Uranus and Taurus and Neptune and Pisces are going to trip you up. They're going to trip you up. I wouldn't get so caught up on wanting to even really be perfect. Not that I'm accusing you of being perfect, but like there could be a temptation to feel into the social expectation, Moon in Libra, and feel the need to like abide by it. And I promise you, you want to imagine how much cringe you can bring to the situation. And you don't want to force the cringe, but like in letting the wells of your emotions flow through instead of damming them up because you feel the nuances of, I probably shouldn't tell them they sound like a stupid dumbass. No, you probably should. And that's why you're feeling it. But with love. Libra and Cancer give you the opportunity to be super passive aggressive, but still slick. Have you ever heard Libra or Cancer compliment you? It sounds like they kind of low-key dissed you. It really does. It really does. And they think they're slick. And this is what they're allowing you to do with this transit. Really think about that, because it's going to be very, very subtle or subtle. I decided I want to say subtle now instead of subtle. And the subtleness of the nuances are going to really impact the individual expression of your feelings. And eventually the moon is going to be 29 degrees square Pluto, 29 degrees in Capricorn. And that's just going to, excuse my language, it's going to be a shit fest. So we're talking about a fest that is full of shit, if you catch my drift. And this character assassination that may come because you like donuts and people want to persecute you because they feel like donuts shouldn't be eaten. See how ludicrous that sounds? Will you, that square is, are you going to not eat donuts because a anti-donut club wants to dehumanize you because you eat donuts? The audacity for you to not like donuts, but the nerve for you to outcast me because I like bacon, because I like to eat donuts and bacon. This is a crusade that we fight for. This is not for nothing. And I don't care if I lose every opportunity. I will eat my donuts and I will eat those those bacons. Whether it's a guilty pleasure or not. This is the justice that I'm moving forward with. And I don't care if the whole world will criticize me forever because I like donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts too. Do you feel how outrageous that is? You feel how inane and outrageous, but it's just like super intense and stupid? That's the square. However it appears in your life, that's the square. If you're a Libra, you're probably instigating it. If you're a Capricorn, you're most definitely instigating it. Cancer, you're literally just caught up. You just woke up in a beef and they're making you pick sides. They're making you pick sides again. Yeah. What's up, Aries? We're not even going to talk about you. What's up, Aries? Yes, Capricorn is still exploiting you, but like, who isn't these days? So Libra is just going to help you understand your place in these situations that you step in. And the key here is this full-on balancing of your literal psychic ability, balancing your mind so that you can detach what you are actually feeling that induces this action versus what is your literal illusion. And this disassociation between your feelings and your thoughts will add so much more power to your feelings, because this prepares you to go on full blast when the moon goes into Scorpio and we get stupid psychic. And I say stupid psychic because you're so psychic you become stupid and nothing starts to really matter, because even though it's stupid, it's still on point. I'm talking to you, Scorpio. Libra's gonna prepare you for that. Be like, all right, here's our logic checkbook before you go stupid loony. Here are the guidelines. We know you're not gonna read them. This is totally Libra. We know you're not gonna read them, so let's just put you through it first because you think we're fucking joking. That's the next couple of days. So, it is what it is. And y'all stay blessed as always. Godspeed.